Hello everybody, welcome to today's reading. Today's reading I'm going to focus on Pisces, so hello Pisces. Let's see what's coming up next, what's going to make us happy, what we can look forward to. I'm a Pisces myself, so I'm really excited to see what's around the corner for us really. To accompany us today I've got this lovely little fishy, it's the little crystal fishy. I love her, she is very cute. So I'm going to pop her over here so she can watch over the cards, and let's start with an animal spirit card. Pisces, what can we look forward to in the upcoming days? I'm not putting any time scale on this, I'm just saying upcoming days because time is non-existent, let's be honest, so everyone take it as it resonates. Number 20, dolphin spirit, of course, another little, well, it's not fishy really, it's a mammal, isn't it? But dolphin spirit says this and that are true. Very interesting message, because what is true? Truth is different for everybody. Your truth may not be the same as everybody else's truth, and I think this is very important to realize, that having your own truth, which I think we all know, you know, having your own truth, like who are you, what resonates with you, is very, very important. And it doesn't mean that you have to be in opposition to other people. It just means that you stand for who you are and you believe in yourself, you believe in your own truth. And with dolphin spirit, it's very nurturing to you, so this is a very positive card. This is not about fighting other people on who's right and who's wrong. This is about enjoying the fact that your own truth nurtures you. It gives you something that drives you forward. So perhaps if you haven't developed your own truth, in other words, if you perhaps still looking for your reason to be here, or you're trying to find out who you really are, perhaps in the next upcoming days or in the near future you are finding this, you know. And of course dolphins are very, very intelligent, so perhaps it's for some of us to turn on the brain a bit more, to work with the mind a bit more. And for some of us, it's more about listening to the heart, listening to the soul a bit more. So it may be about balance as well. But let's have a look at other oracle cards, and then we're going to put it all together. So Pisces, what can we look forward to in the upcoming days, or in the near future, let's say? Pisces. Thank you. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. Oh my god, I feel this so strongly. Like the last couple of days have been so heavy. I felt it in the collective consciousness that things have been quite heavy and things have been unveiling themselves, and it's been quite overwhelming. And sometimes it can feel as though, like, what's the point? Like, you know, what's the point in carrying on if this is how it's going to be? But then of course today I feel so much better and things are looking up and everything's more positive. So I think, you know, sometimes when things are being released, it can be really difficult, and it can sort of feel like you're taking a step back and things like, you know, they're dragging you down, and all of a sudden once the process is done and you're unbound, you're quite literally ascending towards the moon, which obviously the moon card in tarot is represented by Pisces. So this is quite literally us, you know. Perhaps this is about what we believe about ourselves, what we believe to be the truth, and releasing that if it's not directly resonating with our soul. So it could be, you know, things that people told us about ourselves. Sometimes it's harmful things like, oh, you're too much of a woman, or you're too smart for me, or you're too argumentative, or whatever it may be. And we're deciding to release that because that's not our truth. It doesn't resonate with us. It doesn't make sense to us. And we know that we're like, hang on a minute, that's not my truth. It may be a truth for someone else, but it's not truth for me. So I'm releasing that. Of course, this may go even deeper about, you know, the past lives, even releasing something super deep. Soul contracts as well, where we've on a soul level made a contract with somebody else and we're releasing that, you know. It's that conscious breakup, energetic breakup with somebody, which makes us more free, more released and more open to new things. So let's have a look at Moonology. Pisces, what can we look forward to in the upcoming days or in the near future? Pisces, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Let's have another one to clarify this. What are we taking the first move towards? Or are we making them? Oh goodness, there's a lot of cards. Can I just have one card? Sorry, my mum's gonna barge in. One card. Communication is key. New moon and Gemini. We of course had the moon in Gemini just now, so that could correlate really nicely. So this is about communication. We're gonna look deeper into communication with who or what seems to be happening there. Let's continue with our oracle cards before we pull some tarot cards. So Pisces, this card. Oh, rainbow, blessings. I didn't even get to ask the question, what can we look forward to in the near future? Blessings, rainbow. Things are looking up, baby. Love to see it. After a couple of days that we've just had, I think it's very much needed. So let's finish off strong. What can we look forward to in the near future? Pisces, what can Pisces look forward to in the near future? Please let us know. What can Pisces look forward to? Oh, goodness me. Grounding. I realize my reality and I'm fully in the present moment is what this card is saying. So being in the present moment, loads of water energy. I love to see it. Of course, this is a Pisces reading, so no surprise there. So let's now decipher the message with tarot cards. So what can Pisces look forward to in the near future? Can you please clarify? Oh, the Star. I just love these cards when they come up. The Star, a wish fulfillment. The Eight of Wands. Okay. Perhaps a challenge coming up. This card is popping up. I don't like this card very much, but we're going to use it. Not that I don't like it for the reading, I just don't like the imagery in it. But it's fine. We're going to look at the reason behind this. Give us more on Pisces. What's going on here? What about this communication is key card? And taking the first step. Can you clarify for Pisces? Clarify for Pisces. Give us one card. Clarify for Pisces, please. Thank you. The Tower. I can't believe it because I've just done another reading and the Tower came out twice in 2 different groups. So it's very nice that it's showing up again. I love this Tower card as well because it's very gentle Tower moment. So now then, there is something about that you perhaps weren't honest about in the past. You weren't honest about how you felt or how things were in your mind, how you were truly seeing the world around you. And now you are letting that go and you're allowing yourself to step into that present moment really of yourself and being like, hang on a minute, you know, like I want to be authentic and I want to let things play out freely. I don't want to be manipulating things. I just want to see where this goes really. And I think this is really fulfilling to you as a Pisces. I think you're finally letting go of that control to always have the upper hand and feeling like you always had to be mature. You always had to basically be the leader in every situation, which has been quite limiting to you, I feel like, because always feeling the need to be on top of things and always feeling the need to be in control can be quite exhausting. And I think we're letting go of that here as Pisces. We are finally grounded enough but also elevated enough to see things for what they truly are and letting things play out in our favor, because we know that they will always play out into our favor and there will always be blessing coming through for us. But what this requires is for you to take that first step, and which was this card, and being honest with yourself. You know, communication is key. I always see this card as like the 2 faces of us, the 2 versions of us, where, you know, you are taking into account both of those and letting them give you the information needed for on how to proceed really. I do feel like this is happening automatically for you as Pisces because the Tower card is here. So I think, yes, you are taking the first step in a way that you are making the decision. You're like, do you know what, I've worked really hard right now. I've had a couple of rough days where things have been clearing up for me. Things have been happening. I'm now taking the first step to just let things play out as they should. I'm giving up the control. You know, I'm giving up the control to always know what's happening, to always have everything planned, to always manipulate things in my favor, because the star tells you that your dream is about to come true, you know, independent of the adversity that you have faced. So regardless of what's happening or has happened, you are going to have the things that you've always wanted. But you do need to activate more of a easygoing attitude, more of a less of a I need to control everything attitude, and more of like a, okay, whatever will be will be. I really strongly feel the past couple of days that doing nothing is exactly what we need to be doing right now. So yes, take the first step in deciding that yes, I'm going to take a step back. I think that is the step. Like, I'm just going to let things play out as they should, because I think, or maybe it's just me as a Pisces, but I do think that stereotypically Pisces can be seen as a very like, oh, flowy and like, oh, everything's all right. You know, everyone's personality is different, of course, but I think that's very stereotypical. I do think that Pisces are very strong-minded, and of course they are the creative sign. They can manifest very easily. Okay, what's bottom of the deck? For me, Pisces energy, like intuition. 100%. You know, so that can be very stereotypical, but I do think there's another face to Pisces and another side to Pisces where can be quite controlling, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm a Pisces myself, so I'm not trying to like bash myself here, but I know that sometimes we want to have so much control over how a situation plays out that we don't give it the free hand, we don't give it the energy to just do what it needs to do, and then the Tower moment needs to step in and be like, look, if you want the things that you want, just let things happen. Like, you know, everything will be fine. You know, blessings will always happen to you. You know, everything will always work out the way that it should in the moment, even though it may not be how you strictly imagined it to be. And I think that's something that we're letting go of here in the next coming days, in the near future, letting go of that need to control and just letting things breathe, you know? Yeah, be with the flow, but also let it breathe, you know, not having that I must know what's going to happen. I must know when and how. Because if you're feeling this way, then it's about asking yourself, like, why do you feel that way? Where does this uncertainty stem from? Is it you're uncertain of yourself, which is why you need to be certain of everything else? Like, you know, that sort of shadow work. I wouldn't suggest that you do shadow work right now, or at least not heavily, because it seems like you are going through some sort of process, whether consciously or subconsciously, but you're being Pisces, I'm pretty sure you're conscious of it. You know, it's just about realizing, like, okay, I have tendencies to be a bit controlling towards situations. Why is that, you know? And then just letting things happen, because being Pisces, oh, yay. Oh my God, can you believe this? The moon, the Pisces card, the moon, 10 of Cups there. Oh, the Empress. Oh, I just love it, guys. I'm really happy for myself because this is for me too. So I'm like, yes. You know, this is about trusting yourself fully and not being afraid of everything that's inside of you, because you are headed towards your 10 of Cups moment, which is your ultimate happiness card, and things are being revealed to you. And again, this may be just me, but I do have issues with patience. I want things to happen quick. Like, when I'm interested in something, I'm interested in it and I need to do it there and then. Otherwise, I lose interest very quickly and I just want to move on to something new. And I think this is about the patience, and you will see that it will be fruitful. It will bring you the results that you wanted, if not better, if you're just a little bit patient. So don't push it. Don't try to see around the corner. Don't try to decipher everything. Don't try to understand absolutely everything. All you have to focus on right now is yourself. And I know this message can be quite, just focus on myself, like everyone says that. Yeah, I get it, but that's where things are stemming from. It's always about yourself. So forget, or try to forget, everything else out there, whether it's you want a relationship, you want a different job, or whatever. Of course, we are in the 3D, so if you want a new job, then you have to go out there and apply, but then let it go. I've applied. I've done what I needed to do, you know? If you want a new relationship, or you want a better relationship, okay, it stems from you, because you are the person the other person's going to be dating. So what can I do right now in this moment? Okay, I'm going to I don't know, work on my body, or I'm going to spend more time with myself reading a book, or whatever it may be, and then letting it go. Whatever the process around it is, I'm letting it go because I'm doing what I was supposed to do for me, you know? It's about like giving that extra control, giving up the extra control, giving up the need to control everything around the situation. You see what I mean? So I feel that really strongly here, like, and being okay with it. This is the main thing though. Like, you are okay with it, or you are coming to terms with it, that like some things are out of your control, and that's okay, you know? You're healing that wound, as the first card, or the second card, sorry, said there. Like, you're releasing that completely, you know? Unbound was the card. Let's have some further messages for Pisces, if there's anything more to say. Does Pisces need to know anything else? What's around the corner? What's coming in the next upcoming... Oh my lord. This is a card of a mission for me. So, starting a new mission without fear. Again, this is like really settled energy, but very fast energy. Exactly. Your thoughts are no longer holding you back. Like, you see yourself for who you truly are, and you see through the illusion. You know that it's just an illusion. And when it comes up, straight away you're in this energy and you're like, yeah, okay, bye. Like, I don't need that. It doesn't serve me, you know? Any more for Pisces? What can they look forward to? Goodness. Loads of cards turned over, but this was one of them. The Ace of Cups. New emotional cycle. New emotional fulfillment. So for some of you, love, emotional fulfillment could also be like, feel really good about yourself, confidence, feel really settled, feel connected to your inner strength, your heart, of course. The Three of Cups, a case for celebration. So I do think in the upcoming days you're actually really happy. And first of all, you might be happy that this period of time is over and you're like, oh, finally, like, thank God. But also just being really settled and really happy, and not worrying so much, and not being so anxious, and not needing to know what's coming next, and feeling the need to prepare, because you're like, it's all good, like, it's cool. I know blessings are always on their way to me. I know that things will work out for me eventually, and I don't need to exert myself to have control over everything, because I can't control it. You know, the bottom line is you can't control it, and that's okay, you know? So I do see in the next upcoming days there is a lot of happiness, there is a lot of settled energy, there is a lot of like new journey potential. So there may be some positive things coming your way, whatever you've opened in the last couple of weeks. But even like looking like this, I don't know if you can see it, the heart, sorry, the star, she has that little string, and it's almost like this little string is like connected to a shoe, and she's like, come to me. This might be even like a relationship with like a divine feminine and divine masculine, like somebody. I think this is like attracting, because obviously the star is about attracting your dreams, or like wish fulfillment. So this may be about attracting somebody who will be able to help you move forward in some sort of sense. It's possible. And bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So yeah, definite movement forward and balancing out of energies, very fast energy. So next upcoming days is what this is looking for us, lovely Pisces. I'm really excited. Here's a little fishy friend again. I hope you enjoy this reading. All the best. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed it. I would be really grateful for that. Give me a thumbs up as well, if you want. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Take care and all the best.